There is a place in the universe colder than deep space itself, minus 272 degrees Celsius, just 1 degree above absolute zero. It lies 5,000 light years away, a distance so great that at Voyager's speed, the journey would take 88 million years. This is the journey to the coldest known place in the universe, the Boomerang Nebula. Before we leave our planet, we rise through Earth's atmospheric layers. Once we pass these layers, we are no longer inside Earth's sky. We are at the edge of space. The rocket stands with its engines charged, ready to take us on a journey no spacecraft has ever completed. For this documentary, we move at Voyager speed, 17 kilometers per second, one of the fastest speeds humans have ever achieved. At this speed, it would still take 88 million years to reach the Boomerang Nebula. As we rise, fuel tanks separate and fall away. The lighter the rocket becomes, the faster it climbs. Moments later, we break free of the exosphere. The blue fades to black. Earth curves below us. We are now in space. The moon appears ahead, only 384,000 kilometers from Earth. At our speed, that distance would take just 6 hours. We continue outward, leaving Earth's influence behind. Mars comes into view, a small red world. At our speed, Mars sits about 150 days from Earth. Mars is a cold desert planet with thin air and giant dust storms. It is our closest planetary neighbor. We fly past it and continue deeper into the solar system. Jupiter's swirling clouds rise ahead, the largest planet in our solar system with storms bigger than Earth and more than 70 moons. We pass Jupiter and continue toward the next giant world. Saturn appears with its rings stretching across space. Its average distance from Earth is 1.2 billion kilometers, which means nearly 2 years of travel at our speed. Known for its rings of ice and rock, Saturn is a giant world built almost entirely from gas. Next, we reach Uranus, a frozen blue world tilted on its side, unlike any other planet. Uranus sits about 2.7 billion kilometers from Earth, a journey of roughly 5 years at our speed. We fly past Uranus and continue outward, where the solar system becomes colder and darker with every million kilometers we travel. Neptune comes next, the farthest of the major planets, a deep blue world filled with powerful winds and freezing temperatures. Neptune is about 4.3 billion kilometers from Earth. At our speed, reaching it would take around 8 years. We pass Neptune and leave the last major planet behind. From here onward, sunlight becomes weak, almost like a distant star. The solar system begins to thin out. We enter the region of icy bodies and dwarf planets, the Kuiper Belt, ancient leftovers from the early days of our system. As we continue outward, these objects become fewer and farther apart. Space grows emptier, colder, wider. Ahead lies a vast spherical region, the Oort cloud, a shell of icy objects surrounding the solar system like a cosmic bubble. Distances here are extreme. Light itself needs 1 full year to cross this region. We pass through the inner Oort cloud, where icy bodies drift quietly in the darkness, then move into its outer edge, where even these distant objects begin to fade away. Crossing the boundary of the Oort cloud means one thing: we have left the solar system completely. Ahead of us lies interstellar space, the true space between stars. Even though this region appears empty, it contains scattered atoms, dust grains, and faint traces of energy left from ancient stars. We continue deeper into the long, cold stretch between the stars. Occasionally, a rogue planet drifts into view, a dark, frozen world without a sun. We pass distant star systems scattered across the darkness, each with its own planets, moons, and history. But none of them are our destination. We continue across thousands of light years, moving through the quiet corridors of our galaxy. Slowly, A faint, pale cloud appears ahead, barely visible against the blackness. This is the Boomerang Nebula. A dying star at its center ejects gas at extraordinary speed. The gas expands so rapidly that it cools below even the temperature of deep space. Here, the temperature falls to minus 272 degrees Celsius, just 1 degree above absolute zero, the coldest natural temperature ever recorded.